Keystone species. A keystone species is a species which has a disproportionately large effect on its natural environment relative to its abundance. The concept was introduced by the zoologist Robert T. Payne in 1969. The role that a keystone species plays in its ecosystem is similar to the role of a keystone in an arch. While the keystone is under the least pressure of any of the stones in an arch, the arch still collapses without it. Similarly, an ecosystem may experience a dramatic shift if a keystone species is removed, even though that species was a small part of the ecosystem by measures of biomass or productivity. Definition. According to R.D. Davik, a keystone species is a strongly interacting species whose top-down effect on species diversity and competition is large relative to its biomass dominance within a functional group. A classic keystone species is a predator that prevents a particular herbivorous species from eliminating dominant plant species. If prey numbers are low, keystone predators can be even less abundant and still be effective. Yet without the predators, the herbivorous prey would explode in numbers, wipe out the dominant plants, and dramatically alter the character of the ecosystem. Now let's look into some examples of keystone species. Sea otters protect kelp forests from damage by sea urchins. Sea urchins damage kelp forests by chewing through kelp holdfasts, and the sea otter is an important predator of sea urchins, making it a keystone species for the kelp forests. Sea stars feed on the mussels. If the sea stars are removed from an ecosystem, the population of mussels would increase drastically. That would adversely affect the resources available to other species. Large mammalian predators such as lions, tigers, jaguars consume a wide variety of species and thereby help in maintaining a balance in the ecosystem. Many plants can only be pollinated by hummingbirds. If these birds disappeared, the diversity of vegetation would decline and some species would possibly go extinct. Krill has an irreplaceable role in the marine ecosystem as a carrier of nutrients as they feed on phytoplankton, which is incredibly rich in life-promoting nutrients such as amino acids, antioxidants, carotenoids, bioflavonoids, omega-3,6 fatty acids, etc. Parrotfish is known as the caretaker of coral reefs. These fishes visit coral reefs and feed on algae and coral branches, removing dead pieces and cleaning the coral surface. By building natural dams on rivers and creating wetlands, beavers provide habitats for other wildlife and ideal spawning grounds for numerous species of fish like trout and salmon. They are also the creators of wetlands that has an incredible value. Prairie dogs feed on grasses and helps in trimming them down. This allows other plant species to share the same habitat. Some animals take advantage of the termite homes to raise their young because of the safety they offer. Termite mounds also offer nutritionally rich ground for many plant species, even trees. African elephants are known as engineers of African savanna. They shape their environment by pushing down trees and eating small shrubs, such as acacia, creating and maintaining Africa's iconic grasslands. Hope you all understood about keystone species. Now, let's have the review question. In this video, we studied about keystone species with examples. Like and subscribe to our channel for more videos.